Doug, I think you want it. What we need to get to, more importantly, is the Dwyane Wade statue.
Well, here's the thing. First off, shout out to Dwyane Wade. Well deserved. You are definitely the one
That's
player.
one of the guys you were obsessed with growing up.
That
too.
was one of my favorite
yeah.
players growing up.
Yeah.
If I had to pick like a top 5 of players that I actually like embraced and watched every game and TiVo'd when that was a thing and like went on their YouTube and copied, Dwyane Wade was probably number 2 or 3. He was up there.
And for those of you that are younger too, the way that you feel like Anthony Edwards is so dominant, but also so charismatic and cool. Dwyane Wade was doing a lot of that stuff in the 2000s.
He was just the guy, bro.
Yeah.
And he was so, he was electric out there. I mean, people just forget. Even like the LeBron, Dwyane Wade era was a tapered down version of Dwyane Wade athletically. His first like 6-7 years in the year, of his career, but there are seasons where he would like go head to head with LeBron. You need to, for people who don't know, this is a treat. I'm about to put some people on who are basketball fans. Go to YouTube and type in Dwyane Wade versus LeBron. Thank me later. There's like 4 different games where each of them have like 37, 38, 39, 40, 42. They're unbelievable. There was like a thing that those two used to go at it.
Right.
And Dwyane held his own. All the way even to the draft class, which he came in. Dwyane Wade was spectacular, bro. And in any other draft class, he's the rookie of the year.
Of course, it's one of the best draft classes. I went to that summer league. It was here in Orlando.
Well, it is the best draft class of all time.
Well, I mean, the 84 one.
No, but I'm talking about in terms of, you're right. Correct. That's probably the
best
one.
In the 96 with Allen Iverson,
and Kobe and all those guys.
Nash, the characters that came out of that stuff on 100%,
100%. What I'm saying, though, is at the top, I'm saying that 2003 was the best. 2003 was the best
top 5 draft? Like in the top
draft where their rookies performed at a level where like all 3 of them were going nuts. Like Carmelo Anthony was a rookie of the year that year, but so was LeBron James. And so was Dwyane Wade. They all 3 had rookie. It was like last year with Chet. Wemby outplayed him, but we're like, man, this guy had a rookie of the year career. Like any other year, Chet, you would have got it. If you get it this year, rookie of the year.
Right.
The year before Wemby, rookie of the year. The 6 seasons before that, he might have fucking got it.
Well, all the rookies right now are averaging single digits. So
that's what I'm saying. Like,
it would have been a landslide.
Chet was dominant last year, but he played with Wemby. Carmelo Anthony was a stud his rookie year and became on a team full of vets, by the way. Like they had like Chauncey's and I. Buddy came in and like got the respect of everybody and was nasty.
Right.
Like they were like, "Yo, this dude is and he's closing games for him as like a 19, 20, whatever the fuck he was." And then obviously LeBron James was doing what he was doing. And then Dwyane Wade in the playoffs is doing.
Dwyane Wade hits a game winner in the playoffs.
Turnaround spin move versus the net or versus the Pacers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like so, yeah, he deserved it. Congrats. The size of the statue was fire. Love it.
The pose that they chose.
The pose. I love when he does this. Love it. It's the execution of the face. He's reminiscent of a gargoyle. It doesn't look like Dwyane Wade. There's a smither of it in there, but it just looks like he's just like, it looks crazy. Maybe the statue stuff's harder than what we think.
Well, no, because I did I did some research. I looked up Larry Bird statues, Michael Jordan statues, Dominique Wilkins. I looked at all the other ones. They get it pretty good. So I'm thinking, why in the Lord's year of 2024
and 20,
I thought you'd be easier by now to make it look. Do you watch you play 2K, right? Like compare those graphics to before. How is it getting harder to Dwyane Wade? The statue, they just added so many wrinkles in his face. They just really aged him.
It looked crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why the whole internet was on fire last night. Like, who the hell is
his reaction, he kept it classy, but you could feel it.
He was like, who the fuck?
Yeah, you could feel it.
Why do you make me look like that?
And then he looked at his son, and they looked at each other and kind of shook their heads.
And now, 30 years from now, for someone who doesn't know Dwyane Wade, is going to go like, oh, God, that guy looks crazy.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't look like him. You know, right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, first off, clip this. Because your quote was perfect about, bro, it's 2024. Why, like, you go play NBA 2K, play it now, and then go play the one in like 2000, whenever. It's much better. Like, everything's evolved. Why, in the good name of the Lord, in 2024, why are the statues getting progressively worse? Right? The Jordan statue is iconic. Nailed it. Bird, great. I don't know who Mark Cuban paid. They did a fantastic job.
Well, remember the first they unveiled a smaller one of what it was going to be, and it had all those little balls that Dirk. It was like multiple basketballs Dirk was shooting. And then they changed. Then when it came out, they dropped it.
Yep.
Whatever that was.
fantastic job on the
Yeah,
final
was
product.
really
He's got
good.
him doing the one-legged fadeaway. He's fire. Looks like him. It's
Dirk
all
was probably
good.
involved in the. He's like, listen,
Had to
let me,
be.
yeah. He's involved in everything in Dallas.
Everything's,
I'm sure.
everything's going good. Shaq won. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Then we get to Kobe Bryant. May you rest in peace. You got him holding up a 1. I know that's what they said he wanted, so we'll respect that. I feel like they would have went with something different. The fist pump, maybe him biting his jersey, something like Kobe-esque that really would have got people like,
Right.
and then, but it did look like him fairly enough. So I'll give them a pass on the Kobe one. The Iverson thing is ridiculous. It looks like a little whippersnapper just out there. First of all, Iverson was 6 foot and dominant. Okay, so do him justice. Not to mention what he was to the city of Philadelphia, not to mention what he was to the entire organization of the 76ers. He looks like Mike. They got him as a child-sized mannequin, just outsized, instead of a life-size, gargantuan-sized statue like he deserved. That one is ridiculous. But the Dwyane Wade one, I love the size. I love the pose. His face. It just, it looks scary, and it doesn't look like Dwyane Wade. Dwyane Wade is a very charismatic, handsome, stud of a basketball player. He's got the whole thing. He's got Gabrielle Union, the family, the star families, the looks, the fashion. He's got all that.
Right.
Put it in there somewhere. It goddamn looks like I don't even know what that is.
A lot of people said Lawrence Fishburne. Whatever it was, it just looked kind of aged to me, and like he's like the statue's been through some things.
Between that and the Iverson, two monsters of the game, just not really, in my opinion, being done service that they deserve.
Right.
And the Kobe one was fine with the looks, but they even had like misspells on the rock that they had to go fix.
Yeah.
How do you do that? How do you misspell something on the rock, the statue, bro? You didn't proofread it 50 times before you etched anything about Kobe that's going out in front of the Staples statue.
Right.
How does that happen? And then on top of that, like, bro, he's just like, bro, come on, man. We couldn't get a fadeaway or the patented dunk where he lifts his legs up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Iverson, they have him this big. It's like this big. Iverson started dying. When they pulled that thing off, he started laughing.
It's like something they'll give away to the first 1,000 fans that enter the arena.
Yeah, it looked like something you take away home from the first game of the season. I feel like I'm about to put it back here. It's supposed to be, can we not get, bro, how sick would it have been if it was fully life size of him doing the crossover?
Yeah.
Like, it would have been nasty. Or him doing one of those up and unders. They put like traffic around him. Oh, man.
Yeah. I just feel like if I were in charge, let's say.
It does feel like Nowinski was in charge.
Yeah. If I was in charge of creating a statue for you, I think I would call you and show you and keep you updated regularly on the way the progression and what it's looking like.
How about this? I'm glad you said that. No more reveals. I don't want any more reveals to these athletes. They need to be involved. No more.
Yeah, I don't want Dwyane Wade to see it when I see it for the first time.
I don't want to be seeing it the same time everybody else sees it.
There you go.
I need to know what the hell you guys are going to put out in front of this statue and the rest of the world in front of everybody.
Yeah.
They've lost the privilege of the reveal because Dwyane Wade is great statue, great player, well-deserved. His face, it does not look like Dwyane Wade. It looks like 200 year. It looks like he's been on Earth for 400 years, and that's what a face would look like. It looks crazy, man. That's not what Dwyane Wade looks like. The Iverson's 3 feet tall.
Yeah.
They both saw it and clapped because they're both classy individuals.
Yeah.
I mean, they're Hall of Famers as people and as players. They handled it well, but you could see at moments they looked at their significant other ones, whether it was Allen Iverson laughing or Dwyane Wade looking at his son, just like, this is tough. No more reveals.